This fountain is very special. It's the buoy and paddle fountain, and it was originally a drinking fountain, the first drinking fountain in a suburb in New South Wales.
There are no 2 days the same here at art gilding. We might get restoration, for frames, we get statues. The first thing that we're going to do is apply a gold size, so that acts as the glue for the leaf. And then when everything is gilded, we have to wait at least 24 hours before we then can apply a marine varnish over the top.
The water hadn't worked with the fountain for over probably a year, so this was also a really great opportunity to upgrade the hydraulics and the piping to ensure that the water was flowing to the fountain.